Our Orioles begin July still in last place with a long way to climb, and in this episode we've got a 3-game series against the Angels. We won't see Shohei Ohtani, but we will see the 2019 AL MVP Mike Trout, Dustin Upton, and the starting pitcher for the Angels in Game 1, former Oriole Dylan Bundy. Austin Hayes is back in the lineup after missing time with an injury, but Bundy puts him back on the bench with his first strikeout of the game. Cedric Mullins comes up next, and what goes up must come down as Bundy sends Mullins right back where he came from as he strikes him out as well. Back-to-back Ks to begin the game for Dylan Bundy. Trey Mancini puts the first pitch in play, but it's a ground out to short, and the O's go down in order in their half of the first. Bruce Zimmerman gets the start for the O's in Game 1, hoping to get his 5th win of the season in his 17th start. David Fletcher leads off for the Angels, and he takes the 0-1 to right. Santander runs back a little bit and makes the grab for out number 1. I spoke about Trout earlier. He's been cold these last 10 games. Just 5 for 31, and yet is still tied for the team lead in batting average. Jose Iglesias does a little first pitch swinging here as he lifts it to left. Cedric Mullins gets under it, and there's out number 2. Mike Trout's turn, and he chops the 2-1 third base side. Zimmerman comes off the mound and makes a play to end the inning, so both teams go down in order to begin the game. Bottom of the second, and the first hit of the game goes to the Angel and Anthony Rendon, taking his first pitch back up the middle into center. With 1 out, Justin Upton steps up with 19 home runs, tied for 5th in the American League. He falls behind 0-2, but Zimmerman leaves a gift of a fastball over the heart of the plate, and Upton says thank you very much as he deposits this ball over the center field wall for a 2-run homer. That gives him 20 on the year, and the Angels lead first 2-0. How do you bounce back from a home run? Well, Bruce does so by striking out Jose Rojas as he can't pull the trigger on the slider. It's out number 2, and it brings up Luis Rengifo. Rengifo hits the 0-1 out to left. Mullins has to get on his horse. He lays out and makes the catch that ends the inning in style. That's gotta take a little bit of the sting out, but the Angels lead 2-0 off the home run from Justin Upton. Top of the 5th, and the O's are still hitless with Edwin Encarnacion leading off. Encarnacion laces the 2-0 into the alley in right center, and the no-hitter ends there as he reaches with a single. Could this be a sign that the bats are finally waking up in this game? Hopefully so, because Anthony Santander is stepping in to follow. He's behind in the count 0-2 and does put the ball in play. Unfortunately, the Angels turn the 5-4-3 double play, and while that wasn't the end of the inning, Franco's fly out to left following the double play was, and the Angels still lead 2-0. In the bottom of the 7th with a runner on first, Sean Armstrong comes in to take over for Bruce Zimmerman on the mound with 1 goal, keeping the Angels lead at 2. His first impression is a good one as he strikes out Anthony Rendon for the first out. After walking Jared Walsh to put runners on first and second, he sits down Justin Upton, freezing him on the slider. That's a big second out. Armstrong has a chance to get out of the jam. Jose Rojas doesn't get his 3rd strikeout of the game. He does, however, end this inning, popping out to 3rd, and the Angels' lead is still 2-0. Still a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the 8th, with Luis Rengifo leading off. Rengifo absolutely wrecks this baseball, and there is no doubt about this one. It is gone. A 418-foot bomb gives him 3 on the season and makes the Angel lead 3 now. Catcher Max Stassi follows lining the 0-1 to left. It stays in the park though, kicking off the short wall. Stassi's headfirst slide beats the throw in the second for his 7th double of the year. Lineup rolls over again, as David Fletcher is up. The liner just gets over Ruiz's glove at second and into center. Mullins gets the throw in on the relay, but it's not in time. Fletcher's first hit of the game results in the second run of the inning for the Angels. Now with 2 outs, the bases are juiced for Justin Upton facing Travis Lankin. Upton chases the 2-2 slider out of the zone, and he strikes out, finally ending the inning there. The O's would get a run in the ninth to avoid being shut out, but they lose game 1, 4-1. Bundy strikes out 11 in 8 2/3 innings. In pregame warm-ups for game 2, Austin Hayes injured his wrist. It's just sore, so nothing major, but DJ Stewart does replace him as our O's look to tie the series. Another well-pitched game means we're going to start this one in the bottom of the 5th. Anthony Bemboom up and 1 out. No runs for either side yet. Bemboom hits a grounder to second. Ruiz doesn't fully gather himself, and his throw is high and out of play. So Bemboom's now on second for Max Stassi after the error. Stassi is 345 with runners in scoring position this year, but that is going to go down here on the chopper to second. Ruiz makes up a bit for the error, getting Stassi out for the second out of the inning. And now the go-ahead run is on third for the top of the order and David Fletcher. Ruiz is getting multiple chances this inning. This one doesn't go his way as the ball just gets by him on the dive into center. It's an RBI single for Fletcher, and the Angels finally break the scoreless tie. Bottom 6, and the Angels have runners on the corners and 1 out for Jose Rojas. Eshelman gets what he needs here, a ground to the third, and the defense rolls the inning-ending 5-4-3 double play, thanks to a great scoop at first from Mancini to keep the Angels off the board in the inning. Let's go bottom 8, and once again the Angels have a chance to score with the runner on second. They'll need a clutch 2-out hit from Jared Walsh. Walsh lines this ball over Ruiz at second and into right. The throw home from Santander is way up the line, so the Angels take a 2-0 lead, but can they close the game in their half of the ninth? Chance Sisco. 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the ninth, O's down 2. They gotta get something going here. Tying run is on first. First pitch, ball low. Sisco on the season, batting .178 with runners in scoring position. So, he's not the guy you want up in this situation, but he's the guy who is up. So he's gotta come through here. Hoyt, 18th pitch of the game. And there's a strike. Chasing the slider is Sisco. And the 1-1 now from Hoyt's on its way. That is hit into right, hooking. It's down into the corner. 1 run comes across the score. Tying run coming up from third. Throw is not going to be home. It's a tie ball game. RBI double from Chance Sisco. His 5th of the year. Now it's Freddie Galvis' turn. He's 0 for 3. Game tied at 2. Go ahead run is on second. Big at bat here for the O's. It's been a long game. And now trying to take the lead in the top of the ninth. They can do it here with a base hit. Galvis swinging a miss on the changeup. 2 Angels in the bullpen. Mike Mayers and Steve Chizik warming up. Might see them come in here, but for now, Alex Claudio, new pitcher on the mound. The 1-1 to Galvis on its way. That is hit into right, and it's going to get down, and the throw home to get Sisco, not in time. The O's have taken the lead on the RBI single from Freddie Galvis. Roberto Osuna would come in and shut the door in the O's half of the ninth, striking out the side, picking up his 14th save, and our Birds complete the comeback and take game 2 of the series, 3-2. On to our final game of the episode, where both ball clubs are looking for the series win in the finale on 4th of July. With any luck, there'll be fireworks in the literal and figurative sense as the Angels are rocking their throwback uniforms. I love these. Takes me back to the Mo Vaughn days. Mike Trout's having a good time before the ball game. You love to see it. First hit of the game comes in the Angel half of the second as Jared Walsh takes it to left. Hayes stops short of it and lets it fall. Probably a good call to avoid giving up extra bases, so it's just a single. Now 2 outs on the inning, and Luis Rengifo hopes to keep the inning going. He hammers the first pitch to left center. Mullins makes a long run and says no to extending the inning as he makes a fantastic diving play. That's the second one like that he's made this series, and he's been a great asset in the outfield for the ground he can cover. Game still tied at 0. Pedro Severino gets the first hit for the Birds to begin the third, jumping on the first pitch and taking it into left field through the hole between short and third. 2 outs now, and Edwin Encarnacion draws himself a walk as Quintana's struggles continue in the early part of this game. That loads the bases for one swingman, Anthony Santander. He's not able to break the tie here as he gets 2 under the 1-1 from Quintana, and the result is a pop out to third that leaves 3 on base, and the shutout continues for both teams. Bottom 3, and Taylor Ward is the leadoff man. Matt Harvey serves up a slider. Ward thinks it's delicious as he puts a charge into this ball, and it's gone over the left center fence. His second of the year breaks the stalemate as the Angels score first. They weren't done though in the inning. With runners in the corners, Mike Trout whacks the 2-1 into right center, scoring the run easily from third. The ball bounces off the wall, and the runner from first wants to score as well. But the O's don't make it easy for him as the relay throw comes in. It's just barely behind the sliding runner, and it's a 2 RBI double for Mike Trout. His 11th on the season gives the Angels a 3-0 lead. It's the O's turn now to possibly score in the 4th. 2 on, 1 out for Pedro Severino. Pedro takes the first pitch the other way into right, and it rolls all the way to the wall. The runner from second scores, and Severino reaches second for his 4th RBI double on the season, making it 3-1 Angels. That's all they get in the 4th, but hey, it's the first of many. Now top 5, and Cedric Mullins comes up with 2 on and 2 outs. He goes for 2 in the game with 2 strikeouts. Mullins mashes the 1-0 pitch from Quintana out to right, and what a better way to end your Ofer day with a 3-run home run. It's Cedric's 7th of the year, and it turns the tide of this game completely as now the O's lead for the first time, 4-3. Smash Mouth was right. The hits keep coming and the runs keep coming in the bottom of the 5th as Justin Upton ends his Ofer day, walloping the 1-0 from Dylan Tate into right center. It easily scores the runner from second, and the runner from first scores as well, just like that. The Angels have the lead back. It's 5-4. Tate's rough inning continues as Jared Walsh jumps on the 3-0 and takes it to center. Unlike previous times this series, Owens can't make the tough jumping catch here. It gets over his head, and the runner from second scores as Walsh replaces him at second. The RBI double puts a cap on the inning as the Angels not only take the lead back, but extend it to 6-4. But that lead wouldn't last very long. Rio Ruiz is up 0 for 3 so far in the game. He struck out in the 4th. The series, he's 0 for 10. He's a tying run though. First pitch to him is high upstairs. 1-0 the count. Again, Ruiz in the series 0 for 10. Hoping to turn it around here in this at-bat. Big one here. That one misses away. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 to Ruiz is on its way. Oh my goodness! See ya later! It's a 2-run home run! Rio Ruiz, his 7th on the year. And just like that, the Orioles have tied the game at 6. What a way to end your 0-4 in the series. 0-for-10 coming into this at-bat. Now 1-for-11 with a big 2-run home run that once again ties this game up at 6. There's no better sound in baseball than a perfect swing like that. From there, the game stayed tied at 6 and went into extra innings and in the bottom of the 10th. Jared Walsh up, bases loaded, 2-2. That one hit into right, and it's gonna get down. Jared Walsh walks it off for the Angels. They win on 4th of July. We saw fireworks here indeed. 7-6, the Angels get the win. And with that, we've reached the All-Star break. Next video, we'll get into the Futures game. We'll probably do player lock if I have any Orioles in that game, but I haven't decided how I want to do the Derby or the actual All-Star game itself. I'm thinking about just recording those and watching the CPU play and do a recap style like usual, but let me know what you all want to see from All-Star Week. This is my first time doing a series on the show like this, so growing pains all around. Anyway, if you enjoyed, clicking the like button goes a long way, and if you're new around these parts, consider subscribing and joining the B Team. Also, there's my Ko-Fi page to check out, and for those who already subscribed, I appreciate all the support you give me. Stay on the channel, watch some more videos, and until next time, you know what to do, B Team. Keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all with a Widows franchise episode next week.